Hello everyone, this is Taryn with Wonderfully Made Handcrafting, and today I'm unboxing the newest kit from ByTheWell4God for July 2022, subject to change. Now I have the main kit right here, something a little extra for this month, and a ton of extra goodies that you could add on to your kit. So let's kind of walk through the main kit first. But first off, before I get into all that, I wanted to show you the goodie bag. Now, ByTheWell4God is so amazing. They always do this sweet little goodie bag. There's always a little something different in them. Let me try to open this up for you. Let me just get in here. Let's see. So we have this month's kit. It says that the tag to use is ByTheWell4God_ subject to change, and then it kind of goes over what this kit is about. You can also follow different hashtags like ByTheWell4God_ creative team to see the creative team and how they're working through this kit. But yeah, there's a bunch of different hashtags you can follow. Just check on ByTheWell4God's Instagram feed and you'll see them all. So in this goodie bag this month, we have a little sneak peek also of next month's kit, note to self, and this is going to be a really fun one. All the creative team girls and some of the ladies and Tom from the shop are going to be writing one of the days of the devotional, so that should be amazing. I'm so excited to read everyone else's devotional, and I just finished mine. I'm really excited to see that next month. And then with this, we have, for the first 300 orders over $50, you received a fun little magnet. I have a huge whiteboard in our dining room, actually, and we use it for homeschooling, and the kids love putting them on there. Don't forget to also use this little mini paper clip, because those are always fun to add to your Bible journaling pages. You also get 2 extra little bow clips with a verse card. And then you have in, I believe, I checked it out. I told you last month what it was. I believe it's $37. If you purchase over $37, you get an extra little stamp. And this month is this fun little ticket for 1 free glass of lemonade. Then everyone gets these fun things. So you have a Leah Alpha, a label with little polka dots, and then they gave you a little sample of these journaling cards, these recipe cards. I am so excited about these this month. I don't know, I just like how they're actual recipe cards, and I think that will be a fun layering element for this kit. So those are all the things included in goodie bags. Let me put that to the side. And then before I get into the kit, I guess since it's already out, let me show you these verse cards. Now this is another way, if you want to work through the devotional, you could do it through these verse cards. These are tight and hard to get out a little bit, but they do come with 2 little rings. And then these verse cards go along with the verses in the devotional. So you can see here, they are absolutely beautiful cards. And you could add your own little junk journaling touch to them, or add some little tickets in there. Like if you had that stamp, you could punch a hole and add it through. What I like to do is round the edges of these so that there's no, sharp edges, and it makes it easier. So in case they bump like a table or whatnot, then that rounded edge just kind of protects it. And I also make a little stencil almost to create my holes, so each one is in the same area. So I would take like a piece of paper and this, and punch 2 holes out, and then I could use this paper if it was out of a journal and use each of these to make sure that my holes were all lined up. I hope that makes sense. If you want me to create a video for doing that, I will. It's super easy. But yeah, I love these verse cards, super fun to work with. And also you can add some fun textures to them. And especially since they're on a ring, you can add a ton of chunk to them. Okay, so let's get to this kit. And a little bit why I have this out is because I tested out the colors for you. I swatched them out. So these are all the colors that you're getting in your Daniel Smith watercolors this month. So those are that. And then I wanted to make sure to get all these die cuts out so it wouldn't take me forever to get them out. But let me pull out the stuff in this bag. Now, don't forget, you can use this bag. I love using it for stamping on. I especially love the little red stitch. I also have taken these off before and used them in Bible journaling. So this bag for me is like another texture to use. I don't necessarily use a bag as a bag anymore, but they're, you know, really helpful to have on hand to do little extra projects with. So we have our kit sticker. This is not a vinyl sticker, but you could stick it on a journal or your Bible or a notebook. This is the stamp set that comes alongside the kit this month. I love it. My dreams are subject to change with a little asterisk in both those places. My life, my goals, my plans, all subject to change. You also have these lemons. It'd be really cute to add one to the top of this glass. You have this little lemon and leaves and a little picture that you can use on one of your pages. So this is the back side, what Elizabeth has colored in for us to give us an idea. And then we have our verse card on Proverbs 16:9. The heart of man plans his ways, but the Lord establishes his step. Subject to change. And then you have your numerics and also, your alpha sticker. So you have both of those. Now don't forget, in the shop, they have the outliner. If you want to not have to draw around, you know, you don't always have to draw around your alphabet, but it helps to kind of pop it up like visually off the page to make it be able to be read a little bit better. But that outliner stamp does help do that, so you don't have to take a little pen. My choice is Micron pens and outline it. There's the caffeinated outliner. That's a little bit of a squiggly line, you know, like you had a little bit too much caffeine. And then you also have your regular outliner stamp. Your clear alpha stickers this month, I always use these and add them to some regular paper and make my own ephemera, so I could just stick them on here and cut them out. But you have your lemons, you have your lemonade theme on this one, and then you have your faux washies on this one. So those are your 3 sheets. And then you have your journaling cards or verse cards. I really like how simple these are. This is my favorite right here because I just love this floral. The back side looks like this. And you have your die cuts, and then I will talk about this devotional real quick. So let me move these over a little bit so you can see. You have your pin, and don't forget that as well. And these are our die cuts this month, but the fun little texture I love is this little tea bag. They made these have ByTheWell4God. Mine says steeped in grace, and it says steeping instructions 85 to 100 degrees Celsius for 3 to 5 minutes. Ooh, I can barely read the little tiny print, but this has Titus 3:5 ESV. So I'd have to check out what that says, but it's super tiny, really cute. I can't wait to use these for layering. And they have them sold in separate packages as well, which I grabbed some packs of those too. So die cuts right here. I already got them out of the bag because sometimes they're a little tricky to get out. But this month we have 31 ephemera pieces. So we have some lemons. Let me move this. Sorry. So we have lemonade and lemons. And then my favorite are these little floral pieces. So some of them have lemons on them, some of them do not. You also have bees. And then subject to change. They also have a stamp set from a previous kit that would work really well to go alongside that. You have some glasses with florals, a couple other pictures in different variations. And then, whoop, there's another little fat bumblebee. Well, now I can't get it to come up. But anyways, you have those. And then some more lemons, when life gives you lemons. This little lemonade ticket that we had as a stamp in that goodie bag. I will see your goodness sign. So tons of fun little ephemera pieces. I will definitely be grunging them up just a little bit because you know me, I can't deal without doing that because I love the vintage look. But I love all the floral pieces with the lemons and the bees. Those are definitely a favorite of mine. So, subject to change. This was written by Judy. I love her writing. And let me just give you a little introduction. It says, the heart of man plans his ways, but the Lord establishes his steps. These words in Proverbs 16:9 remind us that though we may have our plans, dreams, and goals, God is the one who establishes and directs our lives. What are our attitudes and actions when our dreams are blocked, our goals are sidetracked, our plans are redirected? Do we fight the change? Do we become bitter and angry with God? Do we submit to the Lord's directing? As the saying goes, do we take what seems like lemons and make lemonade? Studying the experiences of several individuals in Scripture whose lives took an unexpected turn will challenge us to trust our Heavenly Father when our plans seem at odds with His establishing of our steps, when our life is subject to change. So I'm so excited about this. This kind of goes along similarly to my theme for the retreat this year. So that's pretty fun. I'm excited to read it and get some insight on that. Okay, so that was the main kit. Let me grab the stamp sets that we have to go along with this this kit. There are some extras. There's one that I didn't pick up this month, and that was called Messy Bees. If you really like that hand-drawn look, then that one is definitely for you. It had some really cute bees, hand-drawn, sketchy, and yeah, it's really cute. But anyways, this is what I did grab. So we obviously have our 5 stamps that are supplied alongside the kit. Now, when you have a kit that's on sale, make sure you grab a stamp if you like it. Number one, it's a great price when you grab it because if you buy one, it's $12. If you buy 2 or more, it drops it down to $10 each, which normally they're $15. So it's a great time to buy. Plus, these stamps are not guaranteed to make a reappearance in the shop. So if you like something, you should grab it while you can because it might never come back. So let's kind of talk about these. So we have our lemonade stand, sweet from bitter. We also have a bunch of glasses. Now this can be used as washi tape, but you can also just cut these out, fussy cut these out and have them around your lemonade stand. You can also change this up for a different season, you know, use some mint tape and cover this up with this little star banner. You could definitely use it for like a Christmas theme and add like a little tree. I don't know. Really cute stuff. I also love these stars that are added on. Then you have Sufficient Grace, which is beautiful. You have all these florals that I'm loving and some lemons attached to those as well. Then guys, we have Numbered. Numbered reminds me of the Tim Holtz strips. Now these numbers go along with different verses and whatnot in this devotional. So they're perfect for layering, but you can also just use them as layering elements if they don't go along with anything. I just love adding these little pieces, and I will definitely show you how I'm going to grunge some up. I think I'm going to do my own little side thing of different things that I'm putting together and creating for this kit. And it just gives you some ideas on how to use your stamps and stencils. So we also have Defined. Now guys, you know me, this is my absolute favorite stamp. This might be my favorite stamp that ByTheWell4God has done, besides my personal favorite, the Ukraine stamp that they had, that my grandpa had written out. This probably is my favorite stamp from ByTheWell4God. I love this scripty font. We have an encyclopedia of horticulture, which I absolutely love, with some layers. I also love this little leaf wreath or foliage wreath with the fat little bumblebee. You know, you'll see this in this kit almost every page, but in months and months to come. I am so excited about this one. You also have a trellis, which will make a great background. And then these are two additional ones that weren't part of like the add-on for the kit, but I did pick these ones up. We have Quench, which you're going to see. I'm really excited about doing this one. I'm going to show you in an extra video how I'm going to make a little shaker card with this. So that will be fun. So definitely check that out with my little extras that I'll be creating. And then you also have this Leah alphabet. Now I think this is going to be definitely a staple in my alphabet stash. I love this one. It's very simple, very clean, but I love the little extras that are attached to some of the letters. It just makes it add a little bit of a fun touch. So those are the stamps this month. And then let me get all the little extras that are kind of a normal additions to this kit. So we have, well, there's a little bit of more than normal. You have your, let me grab this one too, your alphas this month. So you have the clear alphas where you can use that outliner stamp set again. So you have the lemons, a nice blue, and then also just a yellow, a green, and then you have a pinstripe, and then this kind of taupey color. So those are all your colors of clear alphas. Then you have your tile alphas where you have yellow, a darker blue, green, a cream almost yellow, and then that light blue. Don't forget your flashcards. I know so many of you like using these as layering pieces like me. This has a very light floral kind of background, and each one is a little bit different. So you have a creamish yellow. These all go along with the kit. Usually what I do is I read the devotional in one sitting, kind of, if I have a chance with my kids, and then I'll match these up. I usually highlight the verses. So this is 2 Corinthians 12, 7 through 8. So I will highlight the verse and then I'll stick this little card in. And if there's any other journaling cards with verses, I will stick those in as well. So that's how I work through the devotional first off. And then don't forget to use this little piece as well. They have to add a little extra card to add that barcode to. And so I love using this piece because it's usually the paper pack or a piece in the paper pack shrunken down. And so I just think that's fun to have as a little extra. We have our labels this month. You know me, I love using these. So you have your like tealish blue, your light blue, a green, a yellow, and that lemon floral. These are those journaling cards again. Like I said, they made a pack of them, but you also got a couple free in your goodie bag, which is really fun. These have a dot grid on the back side in case you just need a place to write, or if you want to create a little hinge flip up. I usually don't do hinge flip ups, but that's a really fun idea if you want to add more handwriting on the back side. The fabric this month is all from, why can't I think of the name? I'm just going to go along with it. But the fabric is all from the Fancy Place, where you can print your own. We'll just call it the Fancy Place right now. But you have the lemon floral. You also have this beautiful plaid, like the picnic tables in the summer. And then you have a green and yellow pinstripe. Don't forget to keep your trash. This stuff is actually really awesome and creates fun little backgrounds and layering pieces. Now, I got 2 of these because I know I'll be using these a lot in the future. I'm sorry I didn't open one, but let's open it together. So you have, let's see, 10 tea bags. Then you have some doilies. Let's see. I wonder if everyone got 2 or if this one just had an extra. It says 1 doily, but oh, I got more. Maybe they were stuck. But it does say 1 doily, 1 3-inch paper doily. But maybe everyone's got a little bit extra. So anyways, we have some doilies for layering. These are so adorable and little. I love them. But you have your 10 tea bags. And then you also have the little stickers to add to your tea bag. So let's try to do this real quick together. So you have your sticker. So I'm going to take the sticker off. This is dangerous, guys, doing this live. You'll get to see how fast I messed up. So you're going to stick it on. We're going to stick it on together. We did it. Okay. And then we're going to fold it up. Let's see if I'm successful. So we're going to fold it up. Ta-da! And stick it together. Yay, we did it. See, it's not that hard. If I can do it on live, you can do it too. So you have all those stickers with the lace doilies and your tea bag. So that, and it was only $1.75, guys. I mean, that's the best deal ever. I am so excited about this. You can use them as pockets. You can use them as layering pieces. You can even stick a little prayer in here. You could create a shaker with it. Guys, all the thoughts this month, I'm just loving. I picked up a journal set too. So you have the plaid and the lemons. And then we have our 2 stencils this month. You have Life's Lemons, which will be really fun, especially maybe with some, I don't think I have any yellow, but if you used some Versamark and then used, let me think, like a squeezed lemonade embossing glaze, so that's nice and clear and fun, from Tim Holtz. And then you also have bunting. Bunting you'll be able to use for years to come. It'll be great for so many different things. I can imagine making birthday cards with this. It's a great staple stencil from By The Well. So last thing we have to go through is the paper pack this month. Let me get these out. Don't forget, you get 3 of each kind, 24 double-sided papers, 3 of each design. So you have this fun lemon floral with this blue pattern. Then you have the yellow and green polka dot with almost like a craft canvas. And then this has very light white dots on the green. I love this one. This one screams kind of vintage to me with those bumblebees. And then the same floral that's on the, what is it? On the flashcards. Then you have like a picnic. This reminds me of. So you have that. And then I love this one. I love how By The Well4God is doing like more plain pieces of paper. It makes it really fun to layer or stamp on. so many different ways to use them that way. Then you have this floral, and this is also one that I'm loving. Lemons and a pinstripe like the fabric. Then you have a fun trellis. This would make a beautiful background. And on the back side of the trellis is this tealy blue pattern. And the last thing is this, When Life Gives You Lemons. And then this one screams vintage to me as well. So I'm really excited about that one as well. But yeah, that's all that's in the paper pack this month. A lot of different papers that you can use for different things. Die cutting them is great. Like I said, stamping on them. Also, I can feed them through my typewriter. So many different ways to use them. So that is it, guys. That is everything that I got to go along with this kit. I know there's a ton. I can't even grab it all. But I am so excited to work through this. But number one, I'm excited to learn on how our attitude should be as things change in our life. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that bell notification button, because I will be posting a fun little how-to video on how to make that shaker. Quench, let's see, this thing, and I'll be doing a couple other things on using those numbered stamp sets and just different ways on how to use your stamps and stencils that you bought throughout this kit. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon, guys. Bye.